This
So
conference will now be recorded.
I shared formula documents to Google Drive. Okay, so did you practice that formula documents? Did you practice
Practice
that?
just the easy ones.
Okay, no problem. Okay, means what? Just we can remember. Okay,
Yeah,
so those are the types of the formulas. Okay, so in
yeah.
future, in real time, if anyone ask this one, just you can by using this reference, just you can work on it. Got it?
Mm,
Okay. So in our administration, so we are writing so those type of expressions only. We are not using any code, right?
mm,
So chalo.
mm,
And today topics, okay, we are going to discuss today topics. We are going to discuss relationships, right? Today we are
mm.
going to discuss what relationships. So what is the meaning of relationship? What's the meaning of relationship? Basic meaning of relationship is what? Do you have any idea? What is the meaning of relationship?
How one object or person is related to the other object or person.
Right. Okay, so in general, it's a person to person relationship, like
Mhm,
so wife and husband. Okay, so a parent and child. Okay, so this
mhm,
type of relationship, this type of the relationship. Okay, the same way. So in our Salesforce also, okay, so we discussed a field dependency. We
mhm,
discussed what field dependency means. What?
mhm,
So one field is okay. One second.
mhm.
Okay, so one field is depends upon the another field. One
Mhm,
field is depends upon the another field. That is called the a field dependency. So is
mhm.
it possible? Is it possible? So we can relate one object to another object. Is it possible
Yeah.
to relate one object to another object? Yes,
Yes.
obviously we can relate one object to the another object by using this relationship. So relationships are nothing about what? So we can make a connection between two objects. We can make a connection between two objects. Right?
Mhm,
See, so if you want to make a connection between two objects, obviously we need two objects. Right? So here we can select. So here in this structure, and what are the structure here we defined? Okay, previously in this structure, okay, we missed one thing. We missed one thing. So here, what was the student we are having? So here we are having student is there, na? So this
mhm,
student is okay. So related to the which department? The student is related to the which department? Okay, so that one is missing. That one is
mhm,
missing. Right. So when you open this student's object, so here we don't have any field related to the department. So we don't have okay. So anything related to the department's object. Right.
mhm,
So here I want one field. Here I want one field. Okay. So this student is related to the something department like a banking department or finance department or IT department like that or IT department like that. Got it. Okay.
mhm.
So here you will get one idea, Shiva. So why we are creating the uh, relationship? So here we can create the field. We can create the field once. Right. See, if you created a field, okay, for example, here you enter the banking. You're entering what? Banking value in this field department. For example, that banking department is not available in my department's objects. Then what happened? So you are providing a wrong information, wrong database. You are creating a wrong database, right? So if you avoid that type of thing, and obviously we need to provide a genuine data. So if you want to provide the genuine data, obviously as of now, what are the records we are having in this department? Means present data we are having in this records department's object. I need to fetch that data only. I need to
Mhm.
fetch that. Right. So means what? So whenever we related one object to another object, okay. So in one object, okay, we are getting one lookup field. We are getting lookup field. So these data types also comes under the what? So field section. Right.
Mhm.
For example, see. So this is the text field. This is a pick list field. This is the email field. This is a date field. So like that, we are having a different names. The same way. So whenever created a this relationship, obviously you will get one lookup field. What type of field? That is a lookup of field.
Mhm.
You are getting what type of field? A lookup field. You got my point, right?
Mhm.
So done. Okay, so if you want to create if you want a relationship, obviously we need two objects. So here one is I have a student object, and a second one is what, a departments object. Okay, I am going to relate these students to the department. I am going to relate this student to the department. Okay, so everything is good. Everything is good. For example, if you want to make a relationship, first I need to select which object. First I need to select which object. First I need to select which object. Right. So first I have to select one object. First I have to select one object. So which one? That is a question mark. That is a big question. Right. So if you want to select the object, if you want to select the object, so here I'm providing one simple example. Just we can see. The example is so that is a student ID card. Student ID card. Okay, so in student ID card, so not at present. Okay, in olden days when we are in child, when we are studying first standard, second standard, so that time we are having one ID card, student ID card. In the student's ID card, obviously we are having first, okay, so name of the student. First, what we are having, first name of the student, and then after a second one, a father name. Right, second one is what, a father a name. Right. So means what? So every student having father name. Then after address and something extra is there. Right. It means what? Every student a parent, every student holding parent information. Got it? Every student holding parent information. This is very most important point. See, every student holding parent information. Right, every student holding parent information. In the same way in this example, so we can applicable for this relationships. Right, so here I want a department information on student object. Got it? So here I want what, a department information in my students object. Here I want a department information on students object. Right. Okay, so here I want a department information on students. I want a department information on a student subject. Means what? So see this example. I want, oh, same color today we got it. So here I want a department information on here students. Right. So means what? So this is becomes a parent, this is become a child. Why? Because by this example, every student holding parent information. So here the student holding departments now. So nothing but what? So this department is becomes a parent and the students become a child. A student become a child. Got it? So this is a relationship. Means what? So first we need to select the student object, and then we can relate to the parent object. Right? How to relate this relationship? First we have to, okay, select not student. We can write it globally. First we can select a child object and relate to the what, parent object. Got my point? Got my point? So first we need to select a child object and relate to the a parent object and relate to the parent object. Right? See, first point what? Every student holding parent information and select a child object and relate to the a parent object. Got it? So please write these 2 points somewhere. Right? So as of now, any doubts up to this
No.
point? Why? Because this is very important here. Relationships. This point onwards, okay, we already discussed what was the important topics we discussed. No, okay, I will tell you after completion of this topic. I will tell you. Right. See, so here, what we got, Okay, so next. So as of now, there is no doubts. Okay, everything is cool. Why? Because we're having one child object and we're having one parent object. Now,
Mm.
how to create this one? Means what? Select a child object and relate to the parent.
Mm.
Select a child object and select to the parent object. Okay, for that one also good. That one also good. And then after, so here, see the problem here. We have two types of the relationships. We have how many types?
Two types.
Mm.
Two types of relationships. We have two types of the relationships. So one is what? A lookup relationship.
Mm.
One is what? Lookup relationship, and a second one is what? Master detail relationship. Master detail relationship. One is what? A lookup relationship, and second one is a master detail. So basically, relationship is something but what? So just we are connecting one object to another object. That one is
Mm.
enough. Just we are connecting one object to the another object. That is relationships.
Mm.
Right. So then why we're having two types? Then why we're having two types? Right. So now let's see what's the difference between this lookup and master. What's the difference between lookup and master? So we'll see. Right. And this is what a lookup relationship. This is what a master detail. This is what a master detail relationship. So one is what lookup, and second one is what master detail relationship. Got it. Okay, so let's see. So first I'm going to create a lookup relationship. First I'm going to create a lookup relationship. Next we can come here. So first we need to select a student's object. Why? Because this one is child, which one is child, and then after just we can go here right side and select a plus new and select plus new. Right. So here I have to select here lookup relationship. So here I have lookup relationship now. So just select here lookup relationship, and then we can click here next. Then we can click here next. Right. So related to which object? Related to which
Department.
object? The
Department.
department. Select
Okay.
here a departments. A department. And then after click here next. Then after click here next. Right. Which field? That is department fields. Which field? That is the department fields. Right. And then after just you can come down. So no need to provide anything, no need to select anything.
Mm.
Right, then here next. So as like our previous fields what we created, the same way so we can do it. The same way we can do it and create a click on finally save button.
Mm.
Okay, so now you can see just you can go here students object, just refresh this page, just refresh this page. Okay, so you will got one that is called lookup field. What was the field here? I got it in department, that is lookup field. In department, okay, I got lookup field. Right. So here we are having one lookup field is enough. This is called the lookup field. So when we click here, you will get what are the departments we are having. Just you can go there and department, just create one department. As of now, there is no departments now. So create one department, that is banking. That is banking. Right. Now you can come here. So when I'm going to create a record, see the first difference is, so here whenever you did a lookup relationship, so whenever you did a lookup relationship, okay, so uh did you got any mandatory mark here? Mandatory mark here? No.
No.
So nothing but what? So if we create a lookup relationship, if we create a lookup relationship, what was the lookup field? What was the lookup field? That is not a mandatory. What was the lookup field? That is not a mandatory. Means what? The first difference, the first difference here, the first difference here. Okay, so lookup, the lookup field is not mandatory. Lookup field is not mandatory. Lookup field is what? Not a mandatory field. Right. Now you can come here. Now you can come here. So when I'm clicking here, this lookup field, and obviously I will get what was the field? That is banking. Right. So here I'm providing Shiva. Right, Shiva. So then click here, save button. What we did? So just we created a record having a department as a banking, having a department as a what? A banking. Right, a department as a banking. Okay, so then now you can come here. The second disadvantage is set a second disadvantage, sorry, difference. What happened when we did the parent record? See here in this department we added banking, right? In this department, so we added what? Banking. So what happened if okay, so what happened if we are deleting this banking record? Right. In department object, if I delete this banking, what happened? See, I'm deleting this banking. Right. Now you can come here, refresh this page. Now you can come here, refresh this page. Now you can see what was the value we are having. What was the value we are having? That value will be removed. That value will be removed. Got it? That value will be removed. Right. So means what? So when we delete the parent record, when we delete the parent object record, obviously in child object record, the value is removed. Okay, so the value is removed. So what was the second point? What was the second point? Okay, so when we when we delete when we delete so parent object record, when we delete parent object record, obviously in child object record also gets deleted, right? Oh no, parent object record value removed. Got it? Okay, so in child object record, what was the record? In that value record value only removed, only value, not entire thing. Okay, so only value is removed. That is called the what? Lookup relationship. That is called the what? Lookup relationship. So then what I'm doing now? Okay, so just I'm doing. Okay, so I'm converting this lookup relationship to the master data relationship. Okay, so just I'm converting what? A lookup relationship to the master data relationship. Okay, so let's see how can I convert. Just you can come here. So first, just you can go here. Students update. What was the records we are having? So first we need to delete. Why? Because if you're having any database in these objects, okay, we cannot create a master detail. Okay, so that's why just first I'm deleting these records. Right, then click here. Right, so now you can go here right side, just click here view fields. As of now, what was the relationship we are having? That is lookup relationship now. Okay, so then we can change that data type. So just click here edit button, just click here edit button. So just you can convert so one field type to the another field type. So here change field type is there now. So just click here change field type. Right, so now you can select here master detailed relationship and click here next and save it. Save it. Got it. So what we did, just we created a master detailed relationship. Right, now you can come here students object. So just click here new button, just click here new button. See here the department. Okay, so now I got a department field, but so this time this department is a mandatory. It's not a okay. So it's not a okay. So without mandatory mark. Okay, I got it a mandatory mark. I got it a what? Mandatory mark. Means what? So here then coming to the, so here in master detail relationship, the first one is what was the lookup field is mandatory. What was the lookup field is a mandatory field. You got it? What is a lookup field? That is a mandatory field. The same difference we can observe here in this one also, in this one also. Okay, so I'm going to create one record in this department's object. Then click here new. Right, so here the department is finance. Save it. Right, now you can come here. Now you can come here. So create one record. Create one record having department equals to what? Having department equals to finance. Right, and now you can click here, save. Now you can click here, save. Right, so what we did, so just we created a one more record in the students object having department is finance. So then what happened if I delete a parent record? Right, see, this one is mandatory. Just you can observe carefully. This one is mandatory. This is a log symbol. Okay, you know log symbol. Whenever having log symbol, we cannot edit that log symbol field. Right. Okay, so now you can come here, department. So just you can click here, delete. Right. So what we did? Okay, so just I removed. Okay, so what was the department field we have? Department record we have. Right, now you can come here, what happened? Okay, so if the department value will be removed or not. Hello,
Yeah, the
what happened?
department value will
Yeah,
stay.
removed.
Yeah, okay, so Mugdha, you were saying, so it will be available, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Madhu, what about you?
Master detail. I think it's removed.
What was the field value? That is finance will be removed, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay, so then you can refresh. Both the answers will be wrong answers. Okay, so just refresh the page. Let's
Uh-huh.
refresh the page. See, entire record is deleted.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what was the master detail field we are associated with the child record? Okay, entire record is removed, not a field value or not something else. See, in lookup relationship, so what we are having that value, only that value will be removed. Only
Uh-huh.
that value will be removed. Coming to the master detail, okay, entire record is removed. Entire
Okay.
record is removed. Nothing but what? So when we delete the parent record, obviously child object also get deleted. Obviously what? Child object also get deleted. So that is a master detail relationship. That is a master detail relationship. So that's the reason we cannot create more than two master detail relationship in a object. Okay, so per
Mhm.
single object, okay, we cannot create a more than two master detail relationship. We cannot create a more than two master data relationship. Okay, but coming to the lookup, so we can create up to 24 relationships. We can create up to 24 relationships. We can create
Mhm.
up to how many? So 24
Right.
lookup relationships. Right? Okay, so
Mhm.
now let's come here. So these are the two differences, right? So if we delete parent object record, okay, what happened in a child also, right? So child object record also gets deleted,
Mhm.
right? Gets deleted.
Mhm.
Okay, so here, so we can create up to a 24 lookup relationship, right? But coming to here in master, okay, we can create only three master detail relationships. We can create only so three master detail relationships. Only three master detail relationships.
Mhm.
You got it? Okay, so this is a difference between lookup and master. And this is a difference between lookup and master. Okay, so for okay, so just I'm writing what was the important topics we are having in this administration. And first one is what mm,
Shiva,
yes,
So can I just ask you one question?
Obviously.
So yeah, so usually, so what are the advantages of this master detail relationship when we also have the lookup relationship, right?
See.
And from yeah.
Yeah, see, what's the use of this master detail means, for example, see, okay, I want to remove all the associated with the other things, right?
Mm,
So for example, let's see. Okay, so you are a consultant is Teja, right? You are
mhm,
consultant is Teja. Okay, so my agreement will be disclosed, means agreement will be closed with this data. So then what happened, I want to remove all the students list what we're having with Teja. For example, here Mukta is there. So in this Mukta record, okay, I'm providing consultant name is Teja. So when I
mm,
removed Teja record, and obviously I removed this Mukta and everything, right?
mm,
Okay, so
mhm.
that in that purpose, for that purpose, so when you want to remove the parent, and I want to remove, okay, all the some records associated with child, okay, so in that conditions only we are going to use this master data relationship. In that conditions
Okay,
only we are going to use this master data relationship. And one more
okay.
thing, the master data relationship is one of the dangerous relationships, right?
Yeah.
See here, see, obviously, so when we delete lookup, okay, so when we delete a parent record, object list, so child record also get deleted. Okay,
Mhm.
so this is very dangerous, right?
Yeah. And one more thing. So let's say when we were actually creating this master data relationship, right? So at that
Hmm.
time, we had to delete the record, whatever was existing in the student. Right now, luckily, we only had one, right? But let's
Hmm.
say in real life, there are like thousands of record in that, let's say, object, right?
Hmm.
So do we have to delete all of them?
Obviously,
Uh-huh.
all the records will be deleted. All the
Oh,
records will be deleted without informing the
uh,
user.
oh,
Right?
without.
You didn't get any information. You didn't get
Uh-huh.
any information. Okay. So all the, see, if now we got any information, no. Okay. So without
Mhm.
information, okay. So I got that information.
Okay, thank you.
Right? Anything
Mhm.
else?
No, no, that's it.
Right. Right. Okay. So next, these are the important modules we are having in this administration. That is relationships. One is
Mm-hmm.
relationship data loader. Next one is what? So workflows. And coming to the fourth one, approval process. Okay. So coming to the fifth one, report types. Sixth one, security controls. And seventh one, reports and dashboards. Report and dashboard. Next one, all rules. Okay, and then after, so what was the pending topics?
Mm-hmm.
What are the pending topics? We'll discuss. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so for tomorrow we'll see. Actually, so today I'm going to discuss one more topic, but I have some work. Okay, so just I'm ending. Okay, so today we'll discuss relationship, and tomorrow entire day will be goes to the data loader. So then after workflows 3.1. Okay, we are going to discuss. Okay, so we are going to discuss roles, comma, profiles, and no users. Right, we are going to see this after workflows. Why? Because so these are the prerequisites for the approval process, security controls, and uh, all those. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
that's why after completion of the workflow, we'll see this information.
Okay.
Got it? Mukta? Okay, and one more thing. Okay, so Mukta, you can do one thing. Please log into our WebSysR account, certification account.
Uh-huh.
Why? Because if there is any chances to schedule according to our time, means prepone it, we can prepone. Why? Because see, so every
Sure.
time if, I'm giving permissions to you. Okay, show me your screen. Every time the slots will be changed, right?
Yeah.
That's right. The early morning is not a problem with me. Why? Because that is the 21st is the last date. right? 21st is the
Yeah.
last date. Okay, so that's why sometimes the last day, so suddenly they will change the dumps. Yeah, log into website account.
What is it? Is it web?
Web B, yes, website account. Enter. Login. Login, left side login button, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Enter the username and password. My assignments. So we're having the 21st now, 21st August now. Right side we're having reschedule and that one is there now, right? Reschedule. Click on reschedule. Yeah, select time zone.
You want to stop recording, Shiva?
Not a problem. Okay, wait, I'm stopping. See, no one getting this